Hi there, I'm Kate Kretschmer, third grade teacher and owner of OmMamaYoga.com. Today I want to share with you a basic yoga sequence that you can do with your kids at home on those days where it's snowy outside and school's been called off. First, let's begin with what you'll need to get started.
You're going to need some comfy clothes. You're also going to need a water bottle. And of course, you're going to need a yoga mat. If you don't have one, that's okay. Just find a comfy spot on your floor.
Okay, so let's begin our basic yoga sequence for a snowy day. I have my helpers Owen and Miles with me today, and we're going to start out with easy pose, also known as Sukhasana. Can you say Sukhasana?
Sukhasana.
Good. How about you, Miles? Sukhasana. Good. So you're going to sit up almost like you're doing crisscross applesauce, but it's a little different. You don't want to crunch everything by being too tangled up. So you're going to bring your knees apart. Your inner foot is going to be against your inner thigh. Nice job. Your outer foot is going to be against your outer shin. Nice. And then you want to wiggle back and forth on your sits bones. Those are the bones that are right inside your bottom. You can feel them when you wiggle back and forth. You're going to push into those two sits bones, have a nice strong tummy, and rest your hands on your knees. Then you're going to bring your gaze forward, close your eyes, and we're going to work with our breath. Let's go ahead and take a deep inhale and exhale with a ha breath. Bless you. Deep inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. So now that we're combining our body, mind, and breath, let's get started with mountain pose. Come on up to a standing position. And you want to bring your feet together. Arms are hanging straight down. Our shoulders are relaxed and down. We have a nice, strong belly. With your arms reaching down towards the ground, you're going to push your feet into the floor and lift your toes up. So just like your fingers can spread wide, you want to try to lift your toes and spread them wide like your fingers. And then try to place them down one at a time, starting with your pinky toe. Good, nice job. And lift them again. Lift, spread, and then place them down one toe at a time. Then again, bring your gaze forward. And we're going to do what I like to call looking at a focus point. Find something across from you that doesn't move. We call this a drishti. Can you say drishti?
Drishti.
Nice. So focusing on that drishti, you want to feel strong like a mountain. Still and motionless. We're going to take 3 breaths here. Inhale again. And one last time. Good. Let's go ahead and move into half moons. We're going to raise our arms up by our sides, bringing them up overhead. You're going to clasp your fingers and extend your index fingers. Once you do that, bring your head through your arms so that your arms are next to your ears. Again, your feet are still pushing into the floor and your belly is strong. Let's take a deep inhale and exhale as you tip to one side. Looking up at the ceiling as you do. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the other side, looking at the ceiling. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale to the center. Exhale one last time. Inhale back to the center. And let's release our arms out to our sides, folding in half and letting our arms hang over. Our legs are nice and straight, and our arms just hang as far as they can go. So it's okay if they don't reach the floor right now. Take a nice deep breath here. Shake your head yes and no, just making sure that your neck is nice and loose. Bend your knees slightly. Keep your arms hanging. Tuck your chin into your chest and slowly roll up, letting your head be the last thing to rise. Super. How are we doing?
Good.
We good?
Mm-hmm.
Good. We're going to move into tree pose, otherwise known as Vrikshasana. Can we say Vrikshasana? Vrikshasana. Thank you. So again, just like mountain pose, we're going to push our feet into the floor, and you want to start to build that trunk of your tree. So from your ankles to your calves, to your knees, to your thighs, to your belly, you're nice and strong. Find that drishti point in front of you. And then I want you just to bend one knee and just swing it back and forth, finding your balance there. See if you can keep yourself still and not get too wobbly. And then place it back down. And now let that standing leg, that trunk of your tree get nice and strong. Bend the other knee and swing that back and forth. See if you can do it without wobbling around too much. Good. And then place that back down. We're going to go back to the other side. You're going to push that foot into the ground, making that nice standing leg nice and strong. Bend your knee and slide it up to your ankle and see how you balance. If you get too wobbly, just replant your tree again. And then slowly bring it up to your calf. And then you're going to turn your knee out. Now this whole time I'm trying to focus on my drishti so that it helps me keep my balance. Once you feel balanced, you can bring your hands out to the sides. You might bring them at your heart center. You might clasp them and bring them up overhead, or open them wide overhead. Decide which feels best for you. I usually like it at my heart center or straight up overhead. Let's take one more breath here. And place that foot down. Good. Shake out your arms and your knees. Nice. And let's do the other side. Make a nice, strong standing leg. Bend that knee that you did not bend before. Bring it right up to your ankle. If you get wobbly, just come back down and replant your tree. If you're feeling balanced, then move it up to your calf and bring it out to the side. Again, you can choose to have your arms out by your side when you're standing, at your heart center, straight up overhead, or open overhead. Now I tipped and I came out, so I'm replanting my tree. I'm going to bend my knee, slowly come up to my ankle, calf, turn it out. Bring my hands at my heart center. And let's take a few breaths here. And one more breath. That foot down. Bring your arms down and shake it out. We're going to come down to the floor now in one of our favorite poses. Let's first start out by sitting on our heels. But make sure you're not crossing your ankles. That's okay. Place your hands down. We're going to come into a tabletop position. And from here, you're going to tuck your toes under and then push straight up into down dog. So you want to spread your fingers wide here. Push your hands into the floor and also try to reach your heels back towards the floor. You're going to bend one knee and straighten the other, feeling a nice stretch in your calves. Bend another knee and switch again. And switch one more time. And then straighten both legs. From here, we're going to go into a three-legged dog. Let's lift it straight up in the air, one of your legs. Take a nice deep breath. And then place it back down. Lift the other leg straight up. And place it down. We're going to bring our knees down to the floor. Untuck our toes. Push back for a moment. And then come back up into our tabletop position. We're going to go into cat-cow pose. Cat pose is also known as Goasana. Can you say Goasana?
Goasana.
And cow pose is also known as the Dalasana. The Dalasana, very good. All right, so we're going to move from tabletop position. We're going to go into cat pose. You ever seen a cat when they get scared? Their back arches right up and their tail goes. So we're going to tuck our tailbone under and we're going to tuck our chin under. And when we do this, we're going to make a meowing sound. So let's go ahead and meow. And then as we untuck, we come into the cow pose. Our tail goes straight up, head towards the ceiling. Our knees is still on the floor. Good. And what sound does a cow make? Moo. And let's curl back under for cat position. Straightening those arms, pushing those hands straight into the mat. And untuck, tail goes towards the ceiling, head goes towards the ceiling as we move. Ooh. And from here, we're going to go back into tabletop position, tuck our toes under, and push straight up into down dog one more time. Let's bend one leg and straighten the other. And switch again. Oh, and you might want to bring your feet closer so that your butt can come up in the air a little bit more. There you go. And switch again. Bring them both straight back. And let's come back down into tabletop position. Push back into child's pose, otherwise known as Balasana. Nice. We're going to take a few deep breaths here. Inhaling deeply and exhaling. And then tuck your chin into your chest as you slowly roll up, keeping your chin to your chest the whole time until your back is straight and you uncurl your head. Nice. We're about to move into relaxation or Shavasana. So I'm going to step out of the way for a moment. So you will just hear my voice, but you'll get to see Owen and Miles relaxing. So let's go ahead and get into position for Shavasana. When you lay down for Shavasana, you want to keep your feet a little bit apart and let your toes hang out towards either side. And then your arms are on the ground, a little bit away from your body, and your palms are facing the ceiling. If you feel comfortable, this is a time when you can close your eyes. If it's hard for you to close your eyes, just try not to look around the room and stare at the ceiling. This is time to let your mind relax, but keeping it awake, and your body will begin to feel sleepy while your mind is resting and awake. I'm going to use the singing bowl today to work with our relaxation. So first, bring your awareness to your feet. And begin to feel the sensations in your feet. Feel your toes, the tops of your feet, the bottoms of your feet. And feel the vibration of the singing bowl begin to enter your body, helping you to relax. as your legs feel sleepy although your mind is awake. Let that peaceful relaxation move into your belly, your chest, your shoulders, and down through your arms, into your elbows, your wrists, and to the tips of your fingers. Feel the relaxation move into your neck, up into your chin, your jaw, even your lips and tongue become relaxed. Your cheeks become relaxed, your eyes and your eyelids, your forehead, all the way to the top of your head. And now take a moment to enjoy this peaceful relaxation from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. And I'll ring the singing bowl to let you know that it's coming to an end. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Wiggle just your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees and hug them right into your chest. Rock side to side, and then slowly come to one side, using your hands to make a pillow for your head. Coming to the end of a basic yoga session today. Slowly come back to easy pose on your mats. Feel your sits bones get comfortable. We're going to end with a little bit of breath work and then namaste. When we say namaste, it's a way of saying goodbye or thank you. But what else can it mean, Miles? The light in me sees the light in you. Or what else, Ellen?
The goodness in me sees the goodness in me.
Yeah, it's a way of honoring others. So, let's start by bringing our hands to our heart centers, closing our eyes, and let's take a deep breath in through our nose, and a ha breath out. One more time. I'm going to ring the singing bowl one last time. When you can no longer hear it, we'll say namaste.
Namaste.
So thank you for joining us today. We hope to see you soon, and we hope you enjoyed today's snow day basic yoga class. Namaste.
Namaste.